Johanne Defay versus Malia Manuel. What a fun one. Talk about the strengths for Johanne in this heat.
Crack of a heat. I mean, just looking at what Johanne's got done. Open face maneuvers. She's not scared. She's got good boards under her feet. Lethal combination. Yeah, I think for Malia, there's just this lightness and this happiness that's bubbling up from her. She's that veteran on tour, but she just has just this finesse with the way that she surfs that I really appreciate.
Rolling in, wide open face, and one who loves to get started early is Malia Manuel, framing that top turn wrap incredibly well.
Things are getting shaken up as we see Malia just tearing through that face of the wave. So well rewarded for one-turn options. Here she starts to get caught up on that second turn.
She was so effective getting started early in the previous round, and trying to sneak into that cave was Johanne Defay.
That has been a very effective game plan for Malia to start early like that and get that ball rolling.
It was interesting. I started realizing how effective she is on her opening rides. She usually has those as keepers. This one's starting off a little different now. Malia Manuel with that slingshot wrap. Board looks really responsive. Even just a short ride there, you can see how well connected she is to that surf.
Well, congratulations. We can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
India Robinson is so cool. How awesome is she? Always throwing in some big power moves, and she's loving her job today. She is as ready for the quarterfinals. She's actually from that Bells Beach region, so they see a lot of India Robinson when they're down at their home.
Johanne Defay with a 4.83 and a 4.1. Johanne Defay, lip glide there, and a little slow for JoJo, and that is not going to help her cause as she trails Malia Manuel in quarterfinal number 1.
The technical side, along with the speed and power, it's just amazing to watch that young lady surf.
Rolling in here, Johanne Defay needs a big number at 8.6 if she wants to do it in one wave in her challenge against Malia Manuel. Malia Manuel has really been on point throughout this entire competition day, BL.
Oh, absolutely. Graceful, smooth, aggressive, and start to sort of get out of that comfort zone a little bit. As we see the replay here, was nice snap.
Yeah, I love the way Johanne surfs. Right now she's reaching, though, because she's really got to get...
While there's pressure in those fours and that 4.83, you might keep that at the end if it's an inconsistent back end, mightn't you? But it wouldn't put that much pressure on you.
Johanne Defay continuing to search on the inside here and puts a little too much pressure there and goes down. We'll see if we have any other takers in this set. Luana Silva, she opens up with an 8.83. Gabriella Bryan, not too shabby, BL, with a 7-point ride. How's that for a start?
That's a hell of a start. There's not much room for improvement there for Luana. Up and riding.
Malia Manuel does a good job to keep the board under her foot on that lip line glide. It hooked it right under the lip, and she goes complete. So good job by Malia Manuel, looking to better that 4.1 that she has in her score line.
Back onto the board. I mean, she comes off the bottom, identifies her section, does the big turn, and then kind of unstuck completely off the board, puts it back down. Her toes are in the water right there. That was impressive to get that foot back on the board. Hats off right there. That was incredible work.
Elu Sakura Johnson did a reclamation project with We Are One Ocean and Shiseido. Got a chance to talk to her. I'm going to get back to that story because up and riding is Johanne Defay on a very important wave for JoJo. Nice hook off the top there. It forms up in front of her. More opportunity coming around this section into the deep water. So did not get that second turn. Again, she needs 8.13.
I feel like that was a missed opportunity. I think she was looking at that lip line, and she might have had enough time to get to it, but she elected not to.
We'll break over here on this west peak, and then the smaller ones will break over towards the point.
Good pointing out there, BL, at the large playing field that is Sunset Beach, as we see Malia Manuel kick out of that wave, looking to better her 4.83 and distance herself further from Johanne Defay's strider. Just 3 minutes remain.
Corduroy, we call it, because it's like that corduroy in a pant, but corduroy to the horizon is just the most exciting thing for a surfer. And look at this wave.
Looks like a beauty. And Johanne Defay is up and riding. Eases off the bottom, hooks that first turn. That was a big first turn. She's on her way. She needs the wave to cooperate, and it's going to just dissipate. We talked about it just disappearing into the channel, Strider.
And that's exactly what happened, and it was quite unfortunate because if she would have done one more turn on that wave, she was getting the score if she completed. She viciously ripped into that lip line, and a full redirection. She turned her shoulders and her arms went back. The board swept around. Spray went everywhere. It was in the critical part of the wave. That's exactly what the judges are looking for.
And one more, as you said, and the score was most probably hers.
Well, buzzer has sounded, and the score for Johanne Defay comes up short of 5.73. So we have our first semifinalist in the way of Malia Manuel. We're going to be back with more of the quarterfinals.